Hey everyone, welcome to Insights by Rish. This is the third video from the series Machine Learning using PySpark. In the previous two videos, we have covered some basics of machine learning using PySpark and basic data analysis concepts that we can do using PySpark. If you haven't watched that videos, I will provide the link of both the videos in the description. Do check that. Now in this particular video, that is the tutorial 3, we will see how we can create manually data frames. Sometimes when you don't have an existing data set to load and when you want to do some practice on basic small data set, in that case you can create your data set on your own manually in PySpark as well as in Pandas. Let me also inform you that in this series we are doing the things in both PySpark as well as in Pandas so that the comparison of both proves us a better understanding. First we will see how we manually create the data frame in Pandas, and then we will see how we can do something very similar in PySpark as well. So starting with, let me import the Pandas library. Now to manually create the data frame, what we do, so now you can name your data frame anything. Let me name it df, and you will use the data frame method of Pandas. So you will provide the names of column that you want to be into your data frame, and along with that you will also provide a list of values that you want. So let us assume that we are creating a sample data set for employees of an organization. In that case, the first column that you want is ID, and after the colon you will provide a list of values you want. Just keep one thing in mind, that every list should have equal number of values. Like if you are having 5 values in your list of IDs, then you should also have the 5 values in other columns like name, age, salary as well, because you want equal number of values in every column basically. So let me provide it with the 5 IDs. These are the 5 IDs we have. Now we will create one more new column in our data set. Let us say name. Let me provide it the 5 names. These are the 5 names. Now we also want the age of employees, so we will create a new column age, and we will provide the age for them respectively. This was the age, and we want one more column like salary. So this is basically a basic structure of our data set. This is how we create it. When we have numerical values, we don't put the quotes, but when we have string values, we put them into single quote, either a single quote, or we can also put in a double quote. And after the last column, you don't put a comma, because basically that's how your data frame understands that this particular column is your last column. Now let me run this. And after displaying it, you can see your sample dataset is created successfully. So this is how you manually create the data frame into Pandas. But if you want to do something very similar using PySpark, you can do that. And to do something very similar using PySpark, what we do here, we will first import the PySpark. Then we will import the PySpark session. So this is how you load the Spark session. If you want to know more about it, watch my first video. Let me restart the kernel. Because you cannot have multiple Spark sessions in a single file. If you want to start a new Spark session, you need to terminate the first existing one. Let me run this. And ignore this error, the Spark session is created. Now we will create our manual data frame using the Spark variable that we have created, into which we have loaded our Spark session. So let's say first we'll create a data, and we will provide the list of rows. In the first row we want, now here we will not provide the column names here in the, like in this basic structure that we are creating, unlike that we provided it here in while creating data frame in pandas. Here we will just provide the values, and we will provide the column names when we are using the create data frame function. So here I will just provide the values like the name David, age, and salary. If I want some more rows, like let me copy the same thing again. Okay, and I'll change the values. Again, after the last column or after the last row, you don't need to provide a comma. And let me run this. So this is, you have created like a skeleton of your data. Now you need to create the data frame using this structure. So you will name your data frame something like p_df, and the Spark variable into which we have loaded our Spark session. Now you will use the create data frame method. Here you will provide the data, that is this is a basic structure of your data, and now you will give the column names. Like the column names I want here is, the first column I have is of name, the second is age, and the third is salary. So now when you do this, let me run this. Let's display the p_df data frame. So you can see our data frame is created successfully manually. So whenever you want to do some practice and you don't want to work on a large data set, because that basically consumes a lot of time, in that case you can manually create your data set for practice, or you can say for some demo using pandas as well as PySpark, and I have shown you both the methods. So that's it for the video. In the upcoming videos we will see the more advanced machine learning techniques using PySpark. Thank you for watching.